Hey guys, it's Isa here and welcome back to another journal with me, and this time it is going to be an entry in my film review journal. So this is going to be an entry on CLOY, or Crash Landing on You if you don't know what that is. It is a K-drama series, and I don't know if I should explain the plot or something about it. I think everyone has seen it actually. Okay, anyways, so I had a hard time finishing this series. There were times that I just wanted to stop and quit because it was starting to get pretty heavy, and I just can't. All my feels, starting episode 6, I just had a hard time. And I don't know how I could continue on with watching this series without just breaking down. I don't know. I just felt a lot of feels for this K-drama, and I really liked it. As you can see, I'm going all out. It's a two-page spread. And yeah, I just printed these pictures off of Google. So I don't know who owns them, but I'm not selling this or anything. It's just for my personal use and just to document what I have watched, just to showcase some of the things that really spoke to me with just a single picture, just everything. Okay, so I already started off with this page and realized that my phone wasn't filming, and that was really great for me. I love that for me. But yeah, that's just what I did. I just plopped on some scrap pieces of paper and then put on the photos that I've printed out, and that is it. For this page, I did a watercolor splash background with some acetate and some cheap watercolors that are actually breaking out. These are really old watercolors. I stole them from my sister, and I love them. I love using these watercolors, and I'm enjoying what I'm doing right here. Yeah, so I don't know, what else do we have to talk about CLOY? I don't want to give any spoilers in case anyone hasn't seen it yet, but who hasn't? Even our priest during online mass got to include CLOY in the homily. That's how powerful and lovely this K-drama series is. Okay, I have watched a few K-drama series before, and I told myself that I wouldn't watch CLOY because I didn't want to get hooked again on watching K-dramas, because it's just gonna go down from here. If I start watching a K-drama, it's just gonna go all out. And guys, I didn't regret that I watched CLOY, but I regret that I started a K-drama and now I can't stop. I'm watching, I don't know how many K-dramas I've watched after CLOY. I think just 2, because I tried to stop watching it, but I'm currently on my 3rd one, I guess. Actually, my 4th. I'm just starting the first episodes and then just quitting it, just to give myself some time. If I don't feel the need to watch the next episode, then maybe I could have some of my downtime, because it just takes up a lot of time. Okay, so right now I'm just going through this little note card that I made. I just printed it off scratch paper. This is a kind of a template that I made as well, and I made a lot of these. These are going to be the little review tabs for my film journal, and I'm just going to write down the title, the director, the genre, my rating. It's usually out of 5 stars, and of course I gave CLOY 5 stars. If I could just give it stars for how much feels I felt. Is that a sentence? I don't know, if I could just give it for like the feels, I would give it like 10, like 20, like 100, because I've cried so much. It just hurt my heart so much, but it was so beautiful and I really loved the ending. The thing about this one is it gave a really closed ending. Unlike other K-dramas, it always gave an open ending, but this one I felt that it was like really closed and really over. So like there's no more, I want more, unless you want, okay, I don't want to spoil, but yeah, it just gave a super close-ended ending. Is that a sentence? Again, I can't speak because it's already like 2 a.m. in the morning, but yeah, that is it. Yeah, I'm recording this voiceover at 2 a.m. in the morning because I forgot to record the voiceover and I might skip upload day, which I think I already did. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, I'm trying to upload every week anyways, and I still have a few more spreads to do in this film journal. As you can see, I'm just I cut up some pieces into like to shape them out, and then I'm just going to stick this down in a collage style over this watercolor background or backdrop that I did, and then I'm just going to write out my little notes or the thing that I like, write down how I felt when watching this movie. Just a little, like just a short sentence. I don't need to put in a very long description of how I felt or a very long like synopsis and whatnot, because with just the pictures that I printed out, I could easily remember, or there would be just scenes that would pop into my head, and I love it. It's just a visual representation, I mean, of what I've like experienced or what I've felt inside my mind, inside my heart, yeah, in my hypothalamus. And then I just added the little heading of the movie at the top with my cheap brush pens from TJ Maxx, or was it Ross? Yeah, but these are just brush pens, and I just put CLOY on top. And then I think you will see a little surprise after this clip. Someone will do a showcase. Oh, there you go. There's a little Baba boy. He was wandering around the room, and I just work on the floor. This is my bed table, but I work on the floor. And then I just did a little bit of writing, and yeah, so there's nothing really to it. I just did a bit of collaging with pictures I printed off the internet, and then I just wrote the details that I made from my template, and then I wrote some of my little feels and the quote, or like something Sari said, which is the wind blows to move on, not to stay. Yeah, I hope you're staying well, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!